All right, what's good, G man? What's good, my boy? All right, so this is what you want to do. There's a couple schemes that I like to do. One of them is going to be gun wing slot offset. Gun wing slot offset is going to be mainly for like just kind of start the game out, fill them out. Sometimes I know we like spread and we like to be like fancy and come out 11 personnel, but you want to make sure you have a solid 12 personnel set that you can come out in that's respectable when it regards to running the football. O1 trap works great in this, but there's a way you want to run it. You want to make sure you have insert blocking going on. Insert blocking is where you have the tight end come in and insert block. I don't care where he inserts, just have him insert on the line of scrimmage. I'll show you multiple ways of how he blocks, and we're gonna go through. There's not a lot of plays in this, but it's effective in these three plays that I'm gonna show you. So you want to send this guy to motion. Again, this is not the best. It's not your typical Mutt O line. This is the Cardinals Regs O lines. But so think about your Mutt O line and how that's going to look like when you're playing with that. You want to ID that mic on the front side to the closest to the running back right here, or whoever the user right is. And you want to just have this guy insert block, have him motion. I don't care where he's coming from. Just have him insert block. You could have did that a little bit better actually right there. I like sometimes getting him set. And then sometimes I will say this: read the line of scrimmage. If you see the line of scrimmage like this and the front's like heavy to the right side, don't go ahead and call that. I recommend you go ahead and kind of maybe call a double team, probably down low, and you probably want to ID that left outside linebacker to make sure you double off to him. So wherever you're doubling, make sure you're calling that what's it called? Call a double team to that side. So if we're doubling to the left side, we're gonna ID left side backer when we're running the football. You want to make sure you don't call a double probably to that nose guard, so you can double team up to him, send him right there, and you want to go ahead and just call it. Mainly do that against inside zone. Trap, it has not been successful for me after the patch. Um, just kind of keep it basic with the trap and just ID the front side backer. But you're going to get 3-4 yards. You get more than a lot of nickel sets when you're running this. You're not going to get a lot of what's it called. Not going to you're not going to get what's called a lot of 3-4 sets against this. People don't really necessarily know how to line up to it at all. But it's effective. Like it's really effective way to run the ball inside spread because sometimes people don't respect the run and spread, but they will respect you. So another thing I was going to tell you about is jet sweep. I think jet sweep's highly important when you're running this too as well. Because look at the right side of the field and look who's over there. Whenever you have a front like this and you have like a man line kind of like when you have the cornerback out there, because right now they're in man coverage. Obviously, you can see there's two DBs. That's the perfect time you want to call jet sweep because you got the numbers to the right side of the field when you're running this. So you have an arsenal of the trap, you have an arsenal of inside zone, and the other play, play as well. So whenever you get like man aligned like that, make sure you call that when you see like you have that edge because you have double blockers over there that's going to really help you out. Right here's another opportunity. Call jet sweep. Whenever you have stuff like this, call jet sweep. Call it. Abuse the hell out of it. You know what I mean? Just abuse it because they have to go over there and respect it. Right here, I wouldn't recommend obviously calling jet sweep based off how they're lined up. But there are some other things you can do. So let's talk a little bit about the pass play. PA double post. Something I like to do with the pass play is like this. I put Michael Thomas out here because he has slot apprentice, and I know that's something that you have in your mud team. Just something simple, bro, like this. Same motion, same look as if it's what's it called? Like I actually like this a little bit better. It's the same look as if you're running the trap, but instead you have as you can see, what's it called? The corner route to the left side of the field. B is really deadly with this. You don't really have a flat route when you motion this over, so you want to do check release. You can do a swing route. Whichever one you're more comfortable with. I personally like the check release because of the check release. I'm attacking like a middle range route concept with the tight end on A. And then B is just kind of like a real smooth, just check down if he's open. Like A was open right there. I was looking to my left side of the field. So don't be caught up from my mistakes that you're going to see right now. Don't be caught up in the fact of like, okay, I need to hit the left side. Don't do that. Make sure you make the right read instead. So same thing here. We're gonna do check release. So if no one's open, he's gonna attack the flat. But I'm reading the whole entire field right now. The tight end does a good job of getting open for the most part. Any type of man coverage. I'm not sure your tight ends are, but it's super effective. Same thing right here. We have this guy on check release right here. Man coverage. I'm assuming your slot apprentice is going to be somebody nice, so he should be able to get open on those man coverage, especially if they're playing off. Again, like you see on the right side of the field, how we have nobody over there. Make sure you call your jet sweep whenever you get like a man in line and things like that, so you can get some yardage. Especially against 3-4, because there's not really a lot of fast backers. They do have some, but you really see it. Right here, perfect time to call inside zone. Again, don't double team on the trap, but make sure you call inside zone and then double team up. So if you call it inside zone, it should be ID the mic to the left side of the field. You want to call it double team, and then you want to bring numbers over there for the insert blocking, which we have right here. So now we got the numbers over there, and we can really make this run effective. You see what I'm saying? So I'll do it one more time for you. Inside zone, make sure you ID the mic to the left side, the opposite side of the running back, and double that like middle guy or whoever it might be, because they're going to be doubling up. This guy, the left guard and center, are going to be doubling up, and they're going to make sure they ID that mic so they can get up to him. And then you're going to be a smart run game coordinator. You're going to bring this guy over here for your kind of like your power part of the offense when running the spread. The last thing you want to do is you want to make sure you call trap. Again, you want to ID a front side backer on trap because we're focusing on the right side of the field. Insert blocking, you can snap it at any point in time with the tight end coming across. Obviously, you don't want to make sure you snap it in front of the center when he's snapping the ball, so you don't want no fumbles. It's best when it's set like this, and you can really balance out the defense. And you're going to get yardage. You're going to get yardage. You're going to get yardage. Trust me, you're going to get yardage. Last thing I'll do what's called the pass. I want you maintaining this concept. This is probably going to be one of your better concepts right here. There's so many different things you can do. You can have a double post going here. You can have a drag going here. You can get creative. Just be smart about it. Don't try to do too much. Really simplify things. I'm not going to, don't try to do too much when you're running this. Just do enough in regards to just making sure your guys are open. It's not this type of passing set. Whenever you get like that tight end release open, you want to make sure you're hitting that. So if you need extra time with the tight end blocking, please make sure you're taking advantage of that. I think we might have a cover one right here. So I'm going to do the check release. That's going to give you some time. I'm not going to do the blocking right here. And then from this point, looks like we're going to have man coverage. So we're going to go ahead and drop back. Yeah, they did a good job. I mean, shit. No one's open, throw the ball away. I forced that big time. But you kind of see what I'm saying. Again, send the guy up motion. This is going to be the last play right here. Then we're going to go to the other 11 personnel sets. Oh, jeez. Have him block, actually, by the way. Yeah, I just kind of realized that. Have B block when he comes over here because, it's going to be difficult unless you're slide protecting to the left side. Like, make sure you just have him block. Be smart about that. Yeah, have him block. Please make sure you have him block because it can be dangerous and attack him from a mid-range standpoint. And like do things like that. Attack him from the mid-range standpoint because you're going to hold the backers. Don't put yourself in that position where that linebacker can come and just take off because the gap in between the tackle and he's kind of offset. You know what I mean? Like the tight end's offset the tackle and there's a gap the linebacker can just run right through and it's not fair. So yeah, make sure you go ahead and have him block on those. Anyways though, man, I appreciate you for tuning in. I'll do one more thing right here. This is something you can do too as well. My bad. Look at this route concept. You have this guy with the tight end with the what's called slot apprentice. You can have him coming across. bro. I think that's maybe. Yeah, slide that, bro. Slide it. It's glitchy. Slide it. Slide it. Slide it 100 times. Slide it or ID it, because no one should be coming through like that. Slide it or ID it. That's ridiculous. I'll tell you that much right now. Yeah. Yeah, make sure you be mindful, bro, of that left side. If you have 3-4 out there, be super mindful of that defensive end, because he's gonna be tough to block. Outside of that, man, I appreciate you for tuning in. Your boy A1 is out. Hopefully this helps with your run game. It's mainly for run game, so I'll get to the pass stuff and the other offense as well.